Yo, y'all gonna have to check this out. Paddy The Baddy Pimblett, one of the biggest names in the sport today. Is he gonna get a booty popped on him? Stick to the end and I'm gonna let you know. What's happening, y'all? It's the Carolina Kid. Today I'm gonna be breaking down Paddy Pimblett's upcoming matchup with Jordan Leavitt. I'm gonna be starting with some details about Jordan Leavitt because he's definitely the lesser known of the two. Leavitt on the feet is nothing impressive. He's not afraid to throw creative strikes and whatnot, but they don't land a whole lot. And his defense is pretty sound. He stays defensively responsible, but his grappling is definitely his strong suit. He's actually one of only 3 people to have an inverted triangle finish in the UFC, which is pretty impressive. His ability to scramble is definitely what stands out to me the most in his grappling. He's very good at finding his way back to on top and creating these scrambles where he's able to find this top position or get out and get back up instead of getting stuck on bottom. But against explosions, he kind of freezes like a deer in the headlights. Paddy has been looking good, man. I've been staying up to date on his training through his vlogs and whatnot, and his striking is really coming along nicely. He's working his stand-up in all types of ways. Particularly, he's been working his boxing a lot with his boxing coach. His hands have been looking a lot more crisp. His head movement is looking great. His footwork is looking great. Paddy is starting to look like a dangerous opponent on the feet. We already know he had that power beforehand, but he's just getting better and better. So that's something to look out for in this fight and in the future. We know Paddy has that long style. He's pretty tall for the division, big guy for the division. He's good on his outside strikes, head kicks, blitzing 1-2s, but in his past UFC fights hasn't stayed the most defensively responsible. He's often trying to hit his opponent's back rather than getting back to where he can be safe. His grappling is very technical. From the bottom and from the top, he's a total monster. His submissions are ridiculous. They're very tight. His squeeze is very tight. He's definitely a high-level grappler. I think Jordan Leavitt's path to victory is to try to tire Paddy Pimblett out. He's going to want to try to get Paddy grappling early on and tire him out. Hopefully he can stay defensive, not fall into any kind of submissions, and obviously work his defense while he's on the feet because Paddy is very explosive in every area. He could work some leg kicks in. He did very well against Ogden with these leg kicks. He also throws these short swim elbows when his opponents are pressuring him and before he shoots. So I think maybe he would have a chance of catching Paddy with that, potentially rocking him or something like that. It's a pretty tricky move. But his best bet is definitely to tire Paddy out by grappling immediately. He doesn't want to stand on the feet too long because Paddy is just too dangerous for him. But he's going to have to watch out for Paddy's submissions. He got caught in a guillotine against Ogden and almost finished. And I really think if Paddy was attacking that submission and he was the one doing it, there's no chance that Leavitt was able to get out. Paddy is vicious with his submission attacks. You saw against Vargas, he just attacks until he's able to finish that submission. Also, Leavitt is very open to right hands, and Paddy loves his right hand. So I think we're going to see him use that a lot in this fight. It's a orthodox versus southpaw, and the right straight is known as that southpaw killer. And I think Paddy is going to be beating Leavitt up with this in this fight. I see Paddy the Baddy finishing Jordan Leavitt in under 2 rounds. It seems like the UFC is almost giving him a gimme fight, thinking he's going to get a spectacular finish and build his stardom even more. Leavitt seems pretty confident he can get it done though. Like he said in his interview with Ariel, he plans on twerking on Paddy after he gets the W. We'll see what changes he's made to his game, but as of what we've seen, Paddy the Baddy is too fast, too big, and too technical for Leavitt to pull this one off. Paddy's got this fight in the bag. I'm expecting a pretty incredible performance from him. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please like and share. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe. I'm going to be breaking down Blades versus Aspinall, and I'll be producing other MMA content regularly from here on out. So stay tuned for that. Alright y'all, I'm out.